Welcome to the following presentation of the Dozen Trivia Competition by Barstool Sports.
Is it Crime Dog, Fred McGriff?
Jesus, how in the hell?
The Hungers are your champions. Unbelievable.
The movie's called Get Fucked.
Hey, Jack. Champions of the Dozen, season 2 of Town Ball.
All right, it's a Dozen match. 246 overall, match 32 of season 3. We have the number 1 ranked team back for the first time in a while. The Yak, undefeated. Someone like hitting like a bongo drum right now. It's like a steel drum.
I was looking at my phone to see the Creighton score. That was it.
Someone's got like a steel drum going off. Weird. Anyway, Yak, Big Cat, Rone Cheah, undefeated 3-0-0. They've defeated 2 of the top 4 teams, Uptown Balls and the Frankettes. Also Smockin going up against the Family, 1-0-1, who also beat a top 4 team. They beat Ziti in a stunning come-from-behind win after Dave just clowned this team. Just said this team was absolutely. Dave clowned them, and then you guys had one of the biggest comebacks in the history of the show. This match brought to you by the Dozen Trivia card game in the Barstool store on Thursday. We have our own card game now. Got a timer. That's like probably not the best way to lead it off, but you got over 450 questions, 12 categories.
Hey, once you made the sale, stop selling, Jeff.
Yeah, what is it, sand?
Yeah, it's
Let me
sand.
see that timer.
You got
Nice.
purple, like the Dozen
Dude.
logo.
Listen, I'd stare at that all day.
You got cool questions on the cards from the Dozen, answers in the back. You get lifelines, just like the actual teams in the Dozen, double up, lifeline, call a friend, all that. But you also get, if you're a big Barstool fan, anyone can play the game, but if you want to add a little Dozen flair, look at this. The Dozen-themed power-up cards. There's the Big Cat card. You got the Stephen Cheah card. This card, you can flip a coin, and you either get it automatically wrong or right. It's 50-50, complete toss-up. The Rone card, the Bad Boys card, you play that. The other team doesn't get to play their turn. There's the Feits card, the Sad Boy season card. So, yeah, you get a lot of the Dozen players have their own cards.
What's my card do?
Pretty neat. Yours is also pretty negative, too, I believe. Yours is things aren't looking great. They're actually rather sad. Use this card to block your opponent from answering any question. That's a solid card.
Wait, that's a great card.
That's a great card to have. Yeah, the Rone Big Cat, the Rone, Feits, and Frank the Tank cards. That one says they're feeble. That blocks your opponent from playing. Yeah, get that on Thursday. Those are going to sell out.
Congrats,
quick.
Jeff.
Thanks. Yeah, it's very cool. Very cool. Yeah, how's it going? First Zoom match since April of this year.
Yeah, I would say Rone's sick. Steven, we just had a pre-show here where Steven unloaded his weird brain, and he always tests us. So, yeah, he's got 5 COVID vaccinations for everyone out there.
I didn't bring that up. You brought that up.
Yeah, I mean, well, we were talking about the flu, and basically anyone out there on Twitter who's like trying to attack people who get the vaccines, just use all that hate for Stephen Cheah. He's the poster boy for vaccinations. He's at Stephen Cheah. So just check him out there and go for that.
I'm pro-vax. What can I say?
5 times. Also, shout out John. John, you put together a great team here. Like, I was like, who are we playing? And then I was like, fuck, these guys are good. So
we are
good job, Feits.
We are good. I don't know if I was really the architect of the squad, but I'll take the credit. I like that.
I'm giving you the credit.
Okay.
Yeah, last time it was different, John. You guys got made fun of by Dave, and then you came back and won. Reags, John Rich. Reags, you got made said Dave was like you, and Reags was in his blurry face. It was a nice redemptive win.
Yeah, Dan's trying to pull a little get more flies and sugar thing here.
No, I'm not. I'm being dead honest. When I saw who we were playing, I think we were supposed to play Patty, and then I didn't check the text messages till tonight, and I was like, who are we playing? I was like, fuck, this is a good team. I mean, Reags, carried his team to that final run in the live tournament year 1. I assume
all
John
right.
Rich, very smart guy. Fights, a thing or two about a thing or two.
Yeah, thanks. That was great.
I mean, you do.
I'd
seems
rather
like
say
a-
this than Patty. Is Patty legally allowed to lose dozen matches?
Listen, I don't know if you heard him, but he said that the fight wasn't even close. So I don't know what you're saying.
I didn't even see the fight. I'm
Okay, well, let me tell you, the guy who was literally in the ring, he was in the octagon. He said the fight wasn't even close. So who would you trust?
John, it was the
Good
fight
point.
of the night.
Good point. Guy was there.
Fight of the night. Fight of the night. Fight of the night. That Justin Gaethje guy, all-time backfire. Like, hey, dude, maybe don't go at Barstool when you're going to like dictators' sons' birthday parties.
That was crazy. I thought like Dave was like kind of practicing in hyperbole for a little bit there, and then the pictures started coming out. I was like, oh,
It's just like, whoa, dude.
rocket launchers with Kadyev, whatever his name is.
I'll say this right now. If I ever go to a dictator's son's birthday party, I'm going to be as quiet as a mouse on Twitter the next month. I'm not starting any shit.
Dude, the best thing was when he was like, I was there for the kid. And then it was like, what kid? Who's his dad?
Who's paying for it?
All right, let's do it. 24 questions, 12 rounds of trivia, 3 lifelines, double up, double dip, call a friend. Big Cat, final answer person on your side. Other side, Reags, final answer person. Can't pair up a double dip or call a friend on round 10, the niche category round, or on any question doubled up. Here we go. First category, Major League Baseball. The family will be up first every round. Major League Baseball. This is for the family. 35 seconds. After leading his longtime AL East team, this corner infielder hit 33 homers during his sole season with the Marlins in 2005. For the family.
Fuck.
I'm thinking of one name, but
I'm thinking of third baseman. Who do you have?
a third baseman. But I don't think that fits him. The third baseman I'm thinking of.
Who? Because last time you said that, you said Adrian Beltre. He didn't even play the right position that you were yelling about.
But I did say that. I'm thinking of Mike Lowell, but I don't know if that adds up.
I don't think Mike Lowell. I mean, he didn't play for the Marlins after the Sox. And
Yeah, right. And
I mean, the Mariners have the Sox. The Marlins got
could have been on a
Need
team
some
before, maybe.
I don't
Five.
even have a guess.
4, 3, 2.
Melvin
Adrian
Moore.
Beltre. Nope. Reags.
Incorrect. Quiet, but incorrect. Other side.
You guys have anything?
No, I don't have anything.
For whatever reason, when John Rich said Mike Lowell, I do think that he played for the Marlins.
He
That's
did,
all I
but he
know.
played for the Marlins before.
Oh, and I also read that as Mariners. I'm a fucking idiot.
He played for the Marlins before, Steven. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I don't know
we
anything
could do
about
it.
this
I don't
person.
know. The only other one I had in my head was Miguel Tejada, but he was a shortstop, but I can't remember if he moved
2,
later on in his career.
1.
Miguel Tejada.
Correct answer, Carlos Delgado. Carlos Delgado.
Damn.
Delgado.
I don't even think of Delgado as as a third base. I think he's a DH guy.
Was
I
he
guess
a
first baseman.
Corner, though.
left-hander, number 25?
Shit. Tejada
Forgot about
probably never
first
played
baseman.
third. Probably never played
Yeah.
third.
After leaving his longtime AL West team, this corner infielder hit 37 home runs during his sole season with the Diamondbacks in 2005.
Corner infielder. Are we obviously not Tejada? Troy Gloss?
Sure.
No.
That sounds. That
Did that
sounds.
guy play for the Angels?
Yeah. That sounds not wrong.
Yeah, I don't have anything better than that right now.
All right. Troy
I don't
Gloss, final answer.
1-0, yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Way to go.
Sick game, Rone with a point off the bat. Celebrity mashup. Celebrity mashup. This is for the family down 1-0. Name the 2 celebrities mashed up in this photo.
Oh, I know.
Kieran Culkin and Michael Douglas.
You said Kieran, right?
Yeah.
Kieran.
What Fight said, final answer.
That is correct. Kieran
wait,
Culkin and Mike. I'm waiting to use Kieran Culkin and Michael Douglas. 1-1. The act to make
I
it.
walked by Kieran Culkin once pushing a baby stroller. That motherfucker walks fast. Fast.
That Hulk and energy. Here we go. Other side.
Ooh. I think I know the inside.
Okay, tell me the inside. I'll tell you the outside.
I think it's Martin Short.
And is
Will Arnett? Or
Is
no.
it
I'm
Will-
sorry. Jason
is it-
Bateman.
Jason Bateman, yeah.
I think that's
All right.
it. Yep.
Jason Bateman and Martin Short. Final answer.
That is correct. 2-1.
Oh, boys.
2-1. That's a funny looking guy right there.
Yeah, it is.
NBA. This is for the family. Down 2-1. Down 2-1. A few months into LeBron's return to Cleveland, Dion Waiters got sent to what West team via a 3-team trade?
Deion Waiters played for like every team, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I was gonna say the Warriors, but I don't think the Cleveland Cavaliers are making trades with the Warriors.
No.
That was actually my first guess, but I didn't think it was right for what it's worth. Didn't play for the Bulls. I know the Bulls.
They're the East. I have one guess,
Yeah.
but I don't trust it.
Reags,
Trust yours better than
I trust you.
ours, probably.
5, 4.
Thunder,
3.
final answer.
That is
That's
correct.
right.
I had that one.
So did I. Yeah.
2-2. 2-2. Yeah, to make it 3-2.
Good pull, Reags.
To clear cap space for LeBron James and Chris Bosh in 2010, the Heat traded Michael Beasley to a West team.
Fuck.
I have an idea. Beasley was
Just start talking it through.
08. I think it's your guys' current team.
The Lakers?
Yeah.
I had a different idea, but I have no.
What's your idea? Let's talk
No,
about it.
mine makes no sense.
Can
Are
you
sure?
give me
I
a
don't know
hint?
if the Lakers would be the answer. The
Mine
Lakers
is literally just because he smokes weed.
are Denver.
Oh.
Yeah. That's it. It was a name association. Michael Beasley Nuggets. Weed.
I'm pretty sure he did play for the Lakers. He played for the Knicks. He played for fucking a lot of teams, man. Phoenix?
Something
No.
in.
Do you want me to say Lakers?
That's
5.
my best guess at this moment.
All right, Lakers. Final answer.
Other side.
I think you just want to go
I
with
don't
my
know
guess.
if I don't know if my year's right, but wasn't he with the Timberwolves?
That's
at
who
one
I was
point?
thinking. That's who I was thinking.
Okay.
That's what I had.
That's the only
Timberwolves,
guess I
final
got.
answer.
3-2.
There you go, Reags.
There you go, John.
Double NBA points. Music time. Music. Finish the lyric. Finish the lyrics. This is going to be, you can hear it 4 times. You can only hear it when it's your side of the question, though. This is for the family. Finish the lyrics of this 2006 My Chemical Romance song.
Sad boy.
The plans that you have made.
Can we hear it one more time, please?
Can.
That you have. Yeah, I'm going with the
Yeah.
plans that you have made.
Yeah, that sounds right. Final answer, what Feits said.
No, what? Is it the plans that they have made?
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, you
Plans that
son
they
of
have
a-
made.
Yep.
Final answer.
That is correct. A big steal.
Oh,
That was
boys.
enough of a difference.
Oh, boys.
Huge.
We would have excused like an and or an or an but that's a different word. So correct for the yak to make it 4-3 yak.
That was tough to watch.
2003 Outcast song.
Look inside and realize the time it took to
Yeah.
the time it took to look inside and realize that real guys go for down to Mars girls. I don't know how much you want.
And know that shit.
I only need like 4 or 5 words.
Cut off the end. Cut off the end.
I mean,
all of it's right. So
final answer?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't give too much song. That is correct.
Roses really smell like ooh, ooh.
4-3 yak. Back-to-back
Great
double
song.
categories.
Great
NFL.
song. Great album.
NFL. Anyone want a double?
Steven?
Is there anything else realistically that we would double?
Probably not.
All right, then let's just do that.
We'll double.
Okay. This is for the yak, doubled up. Here we go. But this is for the family first. For 1 point. This Lions running back from 2013 to 2018 totaled less than 1,100 yards rushing during his time with the team, but had over 2,000 yards receiving.
All right. Should I just start throwing out names?
Yeah.
Javid Best. I don't think that's it. But do you remember who came after? I'm sure they had fucking little
Amir
guy.
Abdullah?
Ooh, that sounds right. Was he in 2013? That seems like a while ago.
I'm trying to remember the years because he's strictly like a pass catching guy.
That he fits the mold. Amir Abdullah. Yeah, I think that's the best.
All right, Amir Abdullah, final answer.
Make it 5-3.
That's what my guess would have been.
I like Javid Best as well as an answer, but I think that it's like someone from like the Philly area or some shit like that, or like Philly or South Jersey, or he went to like Rutgers or West Virginia or some shit like that.
Close. Amir Abdullah was my first thought, but I think the correct answer is Theo Riddick.
Theo Riddick. Where did he go to school, Steven? Give a little extra.
Notre Dame, I believe.
Okay. Theo Riddick from Notre Dame.
5-3.
I never heard that name in my
You
life.
gotta rewind this. You didn't see Che politely waiting for Rone to finish his thought, just to
Oh yeah. He's like, nice job, you fucking ignorant slut. But it wasn't Javid Best. Close.
All those names were in my head as well.
For 2 points, make it 7-3. A big 2 points. This Browns running back from 2015 through 2018 totaled less than 1,300 yards rushing during his time with the team, but had over 2,000 yards receiving.
The one thought, and I don't think this is right, the Ernest Graham. He wasn't.
Are you thinking Dearness Johnson?
Or yeah, Dearness Johnson. Sorry,
I feel like he's still on the Browns. Is he not?
I don't think so.
No.
Who else? Think of some other names. I like that as a fallback, but keep
10
going.
seconds.
So is Baker's rookie? Or no, fuck, this is before Baker.
Fuck.
The Ernest Johnson is a Jeff type answer.
Yeah. He is a Brown. All right, Dearness Johnson. Final answer.
Other side.
Dude, I haven't heard of these Theo Riddicks and Dearness Johnsons, so I don't even know.
Heard of Theo Riddick. I wish we had. I know all my fucking asshole friends.
Man, who were the Browns quarterbacks during this time?
I mean, there's 17 of them.
Everybody.
I know, but like, give me just help jog my memory. Just name some Browns quarterbacks. That might help.
5, 4, 3,
Never mind.
2, 1.
Kevin Gates. Final answer.
It was a Johnson. Duke Johnson.
Oh my God.
I should have had that. Fuck, number 20
From Miami?
Yeah.
Double off the board for the Yak, but wasn't stolen. 5-3, 2-point lead. Movies next category.
Fuck.
Movies. This is for the family. In A Christmas Story, what is the name of Ralphie's friend whose tongue gets stuck to a pole?
I only know Farkas, right?
No, that's the bully.
Not far.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's the name I know. I don't.
I was gonna say it's not even a real name, but I might be thinking of Farkas. I don't know.
Is there anybody we can call?
Billy,
Ken Jackson Avatar. I already asked him.
He is an Avatar the way of water right now. That's very true.
Brandon said he might not pick up because Mike Leach is in bad condition. But he limited it was a maybe.
Brandon's old joke. You call Brandon on the Christmas
That was
story?
literally, I asked Brandon if we could call him. He said it might be tough because Mike Leach is not doing well. I think he'd know this.
Again, you're just saying it because he's old.
Yeah.
No, he's a fucking movies guy. He's older, yes.
3,
Is he?
Stevie,
2.
final answer.
Yak.
I think it's something like Melvin or some shit.
I've never seen that movie.
I don't know. The only thing I have in my head is Bear, but that's not a real name.
Even Chet, you have 5 times as many vaccines as Christmas Story viewings.
Infinity. I've never seen
What do we
it.
think, Big Cat?
Melvin?
I don't fucking know. It's not Melvin, but it's some. I thought it was some shit like that. Fuck it.
5.
Wait, hold on. Let's think about it. What's someone's name? Ralphie's. What's a name like Ralphie?
Say something, Big Cat.
Bear.
Flick.
Oh, it was.
I was on the right
Not
track.
a name.
Dude,
Flick.
Stephen Cheah,
Make
you
it
just like,
straight.
hold on. Stephen Cheah just said, hold on, let's think about it.
Yeah,
What
no,
are
this is-
names?
John, again, there's part of me that thinks that like Jeff created this in like not to be like the narcissistic one that shall not be named who left the company last week. But part of me thinks Jeff created trivia just to torture me and Rone by having to sit with Stephen Cheah.
Guys, we have 10 seconds. Let's just think about names.
Oh,
Yeah, he's like, what? No. What he said was, what names are like Ralphie? Let's just say, what name is like Ralphie?
Rolf.
Billy.
Ralphie? He's the German Christmas story, Ralphie.
Yak, this is for you. In the Santa Claus, what is the name of the head elf played by David Krumholtz?
I've never seen this one.
Fuck me. Sorry.
Well, who's in the Santa Claus? Is it like a really old movie?
No, isn't it the one with
It's Tim Allen. Is
Tim
the
Allen? Yeah.
Ah, okay. All right.
name.
What would you name an elf?
We can't see you, Ron. What would you name an elf? I don't fucking know.
I'm drawing a blank on this.
Marvin.
Marvin. Okay, great. Marvin. That's what Steven would name an elf. Final answer.
So I actually know this. It's Bernard. Bernard.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Dude, I was going to say I don't even have a guess, but yes, it is Bernard.
Final answer.
Bernard, 5-4.
Boy, Reags.
Good
That was
pull,
exactly-
Riggs.
Motherfucker.
5-4. We go to the bonus round. 5-4.
That is an elf name.
It's an elf's name.
Time to make the donuts.
Bonus round time. And we have gone to the dozen survey team. Over 1,000 dozen fans surveyed. Sports related. Most hated franchises. Name the 30 most hated Big Four sports franchises based on our survey. Our survey is evenly split across the country. I want to note that.
These are 1,000 random people?
1,000 random people. The middle of the median age range, I think, is like late 20. We were very precise. And again, it is
Okay.
It is an even number of people from East Coast to West Coast. I want to note that.
Okay.
Family, you're up first every round. Yak, you're up second.
All pro.
Big Four sports: NHL, MLB, NBA, NFL.
Got it.
Either going to be a 7-4 Yak lead or a 6-5 family lead.
All right, one at a time.
All right, the timer begins. 1 second, please. Let me take these off so you can read it now.
All right, you feel good about Patriots?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Patriots, final answer.
Yankees, final answer.
Cowboys.
Cowboys, yeah.
Yeah.
Cowboys, final answer.
Lakers, final answer.
I feel like now we're getting to the nitty gritty because I mean, like, I want to say Red Sox, but the Red Sox have stunk lately. So it might be a "what have you done for me lately" kind of deal.
5, 4.
I think big
that's-
market's a good guess.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Red Sox,
1
final
weeks.
answer. Red Sox.
What do you guys think?
Warriors.
Yeah, I was going to say Warriors, final answer.
Packers.
You got it. Mets, right?
I think Packers.
Packers.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's better.
Packers, final answer.
Giants.
Which sport?
New York.
5.
New York Giants, final answer.
That kind of surprises me. I guess in that case, I'm gonna go Eagles.
Okay.
They have at least one.
I was thinking them. Yeah. Eagles, final answer.
Celtics.
Yeah, okay.
I would think so.
Celtics, final answer.
It's on there. We go to sudden death.
You don't think Mets?
Do we like the Steelers?
Yeah, I kind of like those better than the Mets.
Yeah, I like. I mean, yeah. I like NFL
Yeah,
more.
Big
Steelers,
Ben,
final answer.
I think go with Mets since they said it.
All right, Mets, final answer.
Do we think
Lightning.
the Astros?
When was his surveys taken?
Do we think the Astros?
Oh, Astros. Yes.
Astros, yes,
for sure.
definitely.
Astros, final answer.
You want to go Dodgers? They've won. Dodgers, final answer.
Any hockey?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, like
Capitals, Lightning, Bruins.
5.
St. Louis Cardinals.
If you're gonna go hockey, go Penguins.
Cardinals, maybe.
2.
St. Louis
Or
Cardinals, final answer.
Cardinals.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Cubs?
I do think the Cubs are going to be on there. Cubs, final answer.
I got one. Do we think the Ravens?
Continue.
Ravens, yep.
Ravens, final answer.
Oh my God.
You got anything? Maybe the Commanders, NFC East shit.
I mean, I was thinking maybe.
What? Say it. I don't love the
Heat?
Commanders.
Ooh.
Go with it.
5.
Miami Heat, final answer.
Incorrect. Not on there. Rest of the list: Bruins, Nets, Browns. Obviously, lately Chiefs, Rangers. All the
God
Philly
damn it.
teams for Phillies. Washington was
Yeah,
on there.
those-
6-5. Family with the lead.
I was trying to
The
think
Jets
like
on there.
Brandon Schooley, and I was scared to put hockey on there. But I said if you're gonna go hockey, go Penguins. So that is there.
Yeah. I thought I had the New York Rangers.
My
6-5
bad, guys.
lead. College football. Next category. College football. This is for the family.
Fuck, I'm playing like shit.
The family. 6-5. This first and second team All-American USC safety were number 2 in his final seasons, was a physical beast and played from 06 through 09.
Do we try calling Brandon?
10:21. When's his bedtime?
4 a.m.
Forgot how
Oh,
late
yeah.
the match is.
You could have told me 4 a.m. or 9 p.m. I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
I think give it a whack. We're gonna do it, right?
Give
If
it a
John
whack.
Rich, you talk to him, right? You talk to him.
Yeah, I did. And
Steven, you got this one right.
Where did John Rich go?
I think so. I have a guess for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
John Rich, are you there?
He's trying to call.
My guess is
Here
he's
he goes.
FaceTiming this one.
What has
Oh,
happened?
sus.
What's happened?
Very
The-
sus.
The
Clearly cheating.
the dozen
John,
police are going to be after you, John. They're going to be after you, John. You're muted.
John Rich, you're
here I
muted.
am. I was
Okay.
calling Brandon, but I guess I'm playing from my
Yeah, you
phone.
can't.
So-
Don't you? If you're using your phone for trivia, you can't use your phone to call him.
Oh man,
Oh, that's-
Reags,
Gotta be someone else.
I do
Reags,
not.
you didn't talk to him, so
Do you want me to call? I'll do it. I'll be a solid teammate. You want me to do it?
no.
He's definitely going to pick
Yeah,
up for you.
you're seems like you're fucking.
I
with
will
us.
call Brandon
It
for you.
Seems
I don't
pretty hard
trust
like you're
Dan on
fucking
this.
with us.
All right. I genuinely was going to do it. I genuinely was going to do it for you guys.
I'd rather not fall for it.
Jeff, does that count as a call? He tried.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of it. That's kind of the rub.
Oh,
What?
I'm just
I'll
asking.
Hey, who
I've
tried?
never read those
Who
rules.
tried?
I've
John
never
Rich
read those
tried.
rules.
All right. You know what? I'll do this.
Yeah,
I will
no,
do this.
It's got to be
I
someone
will-
on your
I will-
team with the number. That is
Feits,
the rule.
I will text you Brandon's number. Fair? Watch.
It's fair, but he's not answering a random
Why are you
FaceTime.
trying to give them these points, Big Cat?
Because I'm being a nice guy. It's the Christmas spirit, bro.
I have. Oh yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
I
John, you
don't
can't
trust
call
Brandon.
each other on your phone.
Yeah, I don't.
Share
I will let
contact.
someone on their team call. However,
There's no way Dan's giving me Brandon Walker's number.
I just did. I literally just did. Christmas spirit, bro. You can believe it or not. I just texted you Brandon's number.
I'm gonna FaceTime whoever it is you just gave me.
I gave
We're
you Brandon
FaceTiming
Walker's number. This is.
potentially
I
Brandon
just want it on the record for everyone's like the Yak Ruins trivia. That's the nicest thing that's ever been done in the dozen history.
Yeah, you shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, but you know what, Ron? It's Christmas spirit, bro.
Good
All right, it is ringing. Oh wait, I don't want. I don't have Brandon's number saved.
Oh,
so I don't want to
be a
show it.
blur.
He might not pick up
Brandon,
a
he
FaceTime.
picked up.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that. Look at this guy.
Brandon, what's going on? How you doing? Dan just gave me your number. We are on we're on trivia, obviously. We have a college football question, if that's okay. Okay. The first and second team All-American USC safety wore number 2 in his final seasons, was a physical beast, and played from 06 to 09. Reags, Taylor May's final answer.
I like that. Yeah, Taylor May's final answer.
That is correct. 70.
I have that.
Thank you,
Why would
Big
you give
Cat.
that to them?
Very odd that they gave him that. They would not. Keep in mind for the dozen. If you do the dozen on your phone, you can't use your phone to call somebody. But they got a big lifeline.
Nice move by me. What are you going to do?
Why would you do that?
I'm a nice guy. It's Christmas spirit, bro. I was hoping he would get it wrong, and we would,
yeah.
What?
That was a layup question. Ron and I both had this one. Brandon definitely would have had this one.
Thanks, Beck.
Christmas spirit. Does it mean nothing to you? Does that mean nothing to you guys?
Number one team down by 2. If the number one team loses tonight, the Frankettes become the number one team because the family's not in the top
Good.
6.
We're not good as the number one team. We don't want to be the hunted. We're the hunters.
This third team All-American Notre Dame safety wore number 9, returned kicks and punts, boxed and played for the team from 04 to 07.
Oh, fuck. Should I call Brandon?
This was the Bush push game they would be involved in.
Fuck, I know this too.
Yeah, talk it out. Talk it out.
Fuck.
Jeff Samardzija was the receiver, so it's not him.
No. It's a fucking
Describe what you're seeing in your head.
white guy. Fuck.
What's his first name?
I don't know.
You want to
Should I
call Brandon? He boxed. Think about boxing.
I know he did the whole whatever it's called there. All right, I'll call Brandon.
Did he go pro?
I don't know. Hey.
Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
This third team All-American Notre Dame safety wore number 9, returned kicks and punts, boxed, and played for the team from 2004 to 2007.
Isn't that Zibikowski?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tom Zibikowski?
Tom Zibikowski, white guy. I knew. Yep. Okay, thank you. Tom Zibikowski, final answer.
7-6.
I fucking saw his face in my head.
His mohawk.
Tom Zibikowski. You don't get a lot of white safeties.
But
Other
Zibikowskis are almost always white. There's
college basketball.
That baby Reags, double it up.
We'll double.
Mm-hmm.
All right, phone a friend's off the board for each. Doubles off the board for each. Both have double dip. This is for the family, up 7-6 to make it 9-6 against the number 1 ranked team. This guard in his junior year formed the starting backcourt duo with Shabazz Napier during UConn's 2014 championship run.
That's cake. That's cake for my boy.
I'm just hoping I'm not confusing it with 11. Ryan Boatwright, final answer.
That is correct.
Oh, boy, Reags.
To make it 9-7. College hoops. From 2008 through 2010, this guard paired with Denny Clemente to create a dynamic Kansas State backcourt duo, averaging 15 points a game apiece.
Was it Bill Walker?
Yeah. Maybe.
No, he only played for 1 year because he was a freshman.
He played with Beasley, yeah.
Who else
No, I have it. It's Jacob Pullen.
Good call.
There we go. Jacob Pullen, final answer.
9-7.
Nice,
Good call.
Jay.
Hey. Television next category.
That was the Gus Johnson game.
How many
Television.
rounds?
12. This is for the family. Television. John Hamm had a recurring role as Reverend Rich Wayne Gary Wayne in this Netflix comedy that ran from 2015 through 2019.
The Impossible Kimmy Schmidt.
That's my guy, Feits. That's a final answer from him, please.
What? What are you talking about?
So that means it's something similar to that, like the Impossible. What did he say? The Impossible Kimmy Schmidt?
Yeah.
No.
So is it just Impossible Kimmy Schmidt or something?
Is it possible, Kimmy Schmidt?
No.
5, 4,
Impossible.
3.
No
Two.
D. Just I know D.
Yeah, Impossible Kimmy Schmidt.
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Unbreakable.
Kimmy Schmidt. It just,
Dude.
I couldn't give you that. I couldn't give you that.
God damn it. Bro, how am I this close? Fucking, this should
Words
be a
are just-
blowout.
words
This should
are
be a
just so
blowout
close.
right now.
Uh-oh. To make it 9-8. Will Ferrell had a recurring guest role as dealership owner Ashley Schaefer in this
come on.
HBO
Fuck off.
Eastbound and down.
Final answer?
Yes.
9-8.
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt and Eastbound and Down are different levels of
But the
stupid.
problem
I've never
is,
seen Eastbound and Down. I've
you
never
still
seen
said
Eastbound
it,
and Down.
though.
I just saw the gifs.
No, yeah, you've seen the gifts. Guess what? There are no Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt gifts.
No, that's not
Also,
true.
I've seen
That's
every
not true.
episode of Eastbound and Down because who didn't?
it is a tough defense for you, Mark, because you knew the answer.
I fucking knew the answer.
We need like a
Each
fight
category
for
time.
answers.
Each category time. The family has Harry Potter.
It's your time, Fights.
The Yak has NBA draft top 5.
Don't get rattled, Fights. If you need me to give you a phone a friend, I'll get you any number you need.
Harry Potter fights?
I've been on a Potter kick, dog.
There we
Oh,
go.
this is recent?
I mean, I'm always watching Harry. Like, but I do Harry Potter on the holiday.
Here we go. What country did Victor Crumb represent in the Quidditch World Cup in the Goblet of Fire?
I was just talking about this dude because of Victor Bout. He's like Victor Crumb, Victor Bout. I kept hearing this in my head. This is Belgium. Final answer.
Are we sure that you're saying the right word?
Belgium.
Yes.
Okay. Belgium final answer.
I mean, am I 100% sure? No. Am I?
I mean, do we think it's like the Netherlands or something?
No, I think it's like Kazakhstan. I think it's like Kazakhstan. It's like a stan. I think Kazakhstan.
You know this?
I think so.
You're a Harry Potter head, aren't you?
A little.
I've seen the Harry Potter movies. I've never heard of Kazakhstan until Borat. I didn't even know it was a real place. Is Kazakhstan?
It's somewhere
I assume
one
it's
of
a real
those
place.
countries.
Right
I would.
logic.
Dagestan?
It's something like that.
All right,
It's
we'll
a
go with
stan.
Kazakhstan.
Bulgaria.
Oh, shit, gone off of that.
Same thing.
Oh, no.
Wait, so hang on. So far, I fucked up.
This is unreal.
Plans that you have laid. Fucking the Impossible Kimmy Schmidt and Belgium, Bulgaria. Fuck off.
Fight start cheating.
Fuck, dude.
This is for the Yak to take the lead.
Fuck.
Point guards were drafted in the top 5 in the 97 NBA draft. Chauncey Billups and this player out of a MAC school.
Come on, Che. Tap in, Che.
I know John Rich knows this answer because Antonio Daniels from Bowling Green.
Piece of shit.
Antonio Daniels.
10-9.
Let's go, Che.
Mug man.
Let's go, Che.
Next category is supermarket sweep. You're going to see 2 products. You're going to have to let me know either the brand or the product name. You'll see which part is blank. To tie it up 10-10, this is for the family.
This game has been a perfect representation of my intelligence. Like it's
John,
almost there. It's almost
there. Did I not say at the beginning when you thought I was being like belittling you? And I was like, you know a thing or two about a thing or two?
Yeah.
That's literally the best way to describe your knowledge.
I almost know a thing or two.
You
about
know a thing or two about a thing or two. Like you know parts of things.
For the family.
Okay, I'm sorry, Jeff. I talked over you. I'm guessing which one is more expensive?
Just one. The brand name on one, and then the actual product name on the other.
Okay. So it's Fairlife milk on the left.
It's a Biscoff on the right. Biscoff.
Biscotti, right? Oh no, what are you saying?
It's not
Biscoff. Biscoff. Is that not the name of that cookie? Biscoff.
I don't know. I hate those fucking cookies.
Like
I
the
just know that's
airplane
Fairlife
snacks that are like all over.
No, that's a biscotte. That's with 2 T's, not 2 F's.
Oh my God, we're arguing over pronunciations again.
Well, everyone's spelling.
Is that it though? Is that it? Is like that? Those are the snacks to give you on airplanes that are named something like Biscoff.
I think you're talking about biscotti cookies. They suck.
Why,
But again, I don't know. So I'm gonna leave the vote to you.
What's
the milk
name?
Fairlife?
Fairlife?
Fairlife.
Should we do a double dip?
No, because we don't have any other answers.
We have the same. We have that.
All right. What is it? Fairlife for the milk?
Fairlife.
And biscotte
Fairlife
for the
Biscoff.
cookies. Final answer.
It's Biscoff. It's Biscoff.
It's
You
Fairlife
guys
and
just
Biscoff.
belittle John
John
Rich. How do you do that to your
Fairlife and
teammate?
Biscoff. Final answer.
How do you do that to your teammate? Final answer. Biscoff. Yeah.
That is correct.
And you just yell.
How do you do that? That's John Rich. You should divorce yourself. You should get divorced. You should get whatever like a kid can like when Macaulay Culkin did that to his family. You need to divorce yourself from them. That was insane. They
hit him with the it's Biscoff.
You weren't even. They were pretending you weren't even in the room.
Hang on.
That was crazy.
I kept saying I don't like those fucking cookies, so I'm leaving that up to you guys.
The whole time, I'm thinking.
You were yelling
I
about biscotti.
I did say biscotti, but I said I don't know.
He fucking nailed it too. They're the fucking airline cookies, Biscoff. Like he had everything for you, and you guys are like, no, shut up, bitch. It's Biscoff.
To make it 12-9 and to win the game.
You could hear me say it as Reags was saying it. Like I was yelling it over him during the answer. God. All right, let's finish the fucking game.
That's my fault.
Name the two products for the win.
I know the first one.
And I know the second one. I think. Just say the first one.
The first one is Faye.
Okay.
The second one is Prego.
Prego?
I think so as well, yes.
Or do you have a backup guess for the second one? Because we might as well double dip here.
I mean, the only other thing I thought was ragu, but I don't think that's it.
Why don't we try both?
Okay.
Do we have the double dip?
We have the double dip. Yeah, we might as well. So
you didn't even double dip for me.
Say the first one again, Steven.
Faye.
And then
pronunciation.
Prego.
The Yak remains undefeated. They're 4-0-0, the number one team. They clinched the win.
And we gave them one. We gave you one too.
No, I gave you 3. Shut up,
dude. I get all the karma points.
We gave you 4.
I get all the karma points.
The Georgia O'Keeffe Museum resides in what state? West Mississippi. Last category for points.
Oh,
this is not for the Yak.
Oh, Jeff, just let him say it. Oh God,
I don't even.
Mississippi. Is that a Texas thing?
John Rich, you earned it, buddy. Let's go Texas. Final answer.
We'll double dip.
Good, Texas.
We'll double dip Texas for one of them. Final answer.
10 seconds.
That would have been cool.
I don't know. Kansas. Final answer.
I think it's Arizona or New Mexico.
I think it's New Mexico.
Yeah, I think it's New Mexico. New Mexico.
Final.
Yeah.
13-9. It's finishing up 14-9. Yeah. The Mark Twain National Forest resides in what state? West of Mississippi.
Is he not canceled?
Focus, Steven. What the hell?
Fellas can't say the N-word anymore, do you, Stephen J?
Minnesota or some shit? Or what's right on the... Is it like Illinois or where did Huck
Missouri?
Missouri?
Minnesota. What's west of Mississippi, though?
Minnesota does have pine trees on the Timberwolves like jerseys. So there's that.
What does that have to do with Mark Twain?
There's definitely forest there.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't think there was any trees in Minnesota.
Whoa.
Good call.
Go with what is it? Isn't Illinois Western Mississippi?
Bro, what, dude?
Oh, it's east. No, it's east.
Oh, it's definitely fourth.
So, I don't know. Minnesota. I don't fucking know.
Minnesota's where the Mississippi starts, so I don't think that. Idaho.
Other side, just for points. Then we got it with just.
I mean, the Timberwolves do have trees on their jersey.
They only do that because they're
so.
I don't know.
So if you're thinking about states with trees, Minnesota, you can check that
right
off.
up there.
Right up.
Stanford
California's
also
got
has a
trees,
tree
too,
as
I
a
think.
mascot.
I don't know. Idaho, final answer.
Missouri.
Oh, I said Missouri. Fuck. I didn't trust myself.
Brutal fights.
I mean, this is Jeff. This is one of the weirdest games you've ever had. I gave a phone a friend fights like
I gave you 3.
I was gonna say fights could have exploded more, and then I still cannot believe what they did to John Rich. John Rich deserves to he should be put on Frank and the Frankettes. They should get a 4-man team because what they did to him is the dirtiest thing I've ever seen a team do to a teammate.
That's fair play. It is. I got to do some soul searching because I clearly dragged the team down here by spitting in John Rich's face and getting 3 questions just barely wrong.
The most disrespect.
I might be the weak link in this team. I might. We got to look in the mirror. We got to figure some things out. I'm starting to feel bad for what I'm doing to this.
We've learned we're not good with the lead. That's our takeaway from this.
It is. So we got to figure it out.
As a guy who's very confident and sometimes gets answers wrong, that's the worst. So for you to have 3 in the same match is tough. I empathize with you.
Thank you, Steven. I appreciate that. From 5 back to
The family, you do drop to 1-1-1. That was the Uptown Balls record last year to start the season. They won the championship. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 overtime.
No, Jeff, let me stop you right here. This team ain't winning the championship. They can't even listen to the fucking third guy on their team.
I did not exist.
I think
they're playing They're literally playing handicapped. They're playing with 2 players.
They're playing with 1 player. They're playing with Reags. I don't know. I think this is a team, and we're gonna figure it out. I don't know.
We're gonna put it together.
This is around the time last year Reags traded himself, so I don't really know.
I'm not trading myself. This is family.
John, I would be furious if I were you.
I might trade.
Yeah.
I'm considering it.
The next time we see you will be at the Super Bowl in Scottsdale. Those details will be coming in the future. You guys will be taking on the experts, and the winner will take on Ziti versus Chicklets in person. It's going to be a wild night in Scottsdale. The Yak, for the second time, ends the first half of the year as the number 1 ranked team, 4-0-0. Thank you for watching. Pick up the Dozen board game, Barstool Store. It's going to sell out quick. 10 a.m. Thursday morning. 10 a.m. Eastern Thursday morning. It's going to sell out quick. That's it. Thanks, everyone.